I have some wine, yes.
That's of some kind, I think.
I don't think
I
it
don't
counts
really
as
know what
liquor.
classifies as liquor, but like I've never heard of anyone refer to wine as liquor, but like is it not just alcohol?
Uh,
What clarifies liquor?
there we go.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if it's alcohol content or like I really I don't know. Oh, sure, thank you. That'll make it much easier to show off. All right, put that in that mode. Twitch. So should I, as someone who you actually know how to draw and paint,
Mhm.
should I sketch? I'm terrible. Like
Uh,
this isn't gonna make a huge difference for me, but should I sketch my basic outline?
uh, it all depends. Like, what's in your mind? What are you trying to paint?
Uh
Don't give me like details because you're not gonna paint whatever you're truly envisioning.
I'm
But
good.
like, what's the abstract of what you want to paint?
I want to paint Gentleman Jim Raptor.
I would sketch that because that
Okay.
seems like that's you're gonna want to keep shapes in constant mind. And I mean, with acrylic, if you mess up, thankfully you can paint it over once it's dry. Watercolors, you try to paint, you try to repaint over watercolor. It's shitty.
I have acrylic,
So you're fine,
I
yeah.
think.
But I would do a just basic sketch,
Okay.
not nothing too detailed. Just go like when you're painting, okay, here's where I want to stop. So portions of him are not extending off into the background.
Okay.
I know a thing or two about painting. That's one thing I can actually speak on.
You can speak on more things.
I mean, with confidence was the rest of that sentence.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done a few paintings in my day.
It's a
Nothing
little
too
high.
extravagant.
We lower this.
This light is so bright. Like it's good for me, but not good for the camera.
Here we go. Also, you resubscribed.
I did.
Said, bro.
I did. Like, bro, why? Why am I here? Not. Uh,
Oh, wine doesn't go in the lungs. Ooh.
no, not typically.
Woo.
You know what? It's one of the rare liquids that doesn't.
Gasoline, that definitely goes in the
Oh yeah.
lungs.
Well, how are you gonna power yourself?
Yeah. Obvious.
This feels weird because like I've never painted without like music of some kind. I guess I could put on music on my end. You wouldn't hear it.
That's true, but I can put on music on this end too.
Like well, your microphone would have to pick it up because I've got the Twitch on mute.
Oh, okay, yeah, you'll have to play your own music.
That's fine.
I can't share this. Or I could tell you the pretzel playlist that I'm running and then could do it that way.
Oh, that'd be cool, actually.
I'm doing the lo-fi station on Pretzel
Lo-fi?
Rocks. Yeah.
Yeah, let me pull that up.
And then it's like we're listening to the same music. Just at different times. And probably different songs too. I don't know if it plays the same.
Yeah, I don't know if it's server based or just random.
I don't have any more lights to put on, so I'm just gonna paint with really thick lines.
Okay. You said lo-fi? Yeah, lo-fi.
brushes. Fixing to make a mess over here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sure. Also, take these away. Oh, you're the best thing.
I love you.
Oh,
And I
you
don't
do love
mind
me.
doing so.
Aw, thank you.
Even if
Oh no! Not to stop from eating candy.
Must have been nice to not have any opposition in Dead by Daylight talk for a while.
What do you mean?
Must have been nice to not have any opposition in your Dead by Daylight talk for a while.
Ah.
Since I haven't been on the Discord.
Ooh, thank you. Take this. Lampy says hi.
I'll say hi. Damn it, phone!
Hi, Lampy. Hi,
When I turn on always on display, I don't want to look down and see my phone off.
It's literally what you told
Yeah.
it not to do. I did get a haircut. You were correct.
it looks great.
Evan says it looks great. I have mixed feelings. It's like, it's a hard line. Currently it's down. Like a really hard line. Then like kind of push down. And I wanted to have like a thing in the back, like at an angle, and he just went for a straight line. So I'm gonna try some different stylings. I don't know how I feel, but I'm glad you like it. That's cool. You being Honey Money. I don't know about everybody else. You have your own opinion. Oh, so I gotta show you the thing that I got. And this is why I'm gonna be painting Gentleman Jim Raptor.
Also, hello, Lampy.
When we were out, good thing about hair tends to grow back. That's true, it does. I mean, at some point, though, sometimes it stops growing back in certain areas. That's where it can become an issue. So, we were out running errands, and I saw this, and it is a dog toy. However, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I think I still feel guilty about spending money. But look at this.
Boy, the money I would save if I had that kind of shame. Oh my goodness.
It's a raptor in a tuxedo with a top hat.
That is Gentleman Jim.
It's Gentleman Jim Raptor.
Wow.
Also, it squeaks.
Well, you said dog toy.
Yeah, so it's, I mean, it's going on the couch with all the other stuffies.
That's true.
But
Oh, you guys keep yours on the couch as well?
we have like 2 in the bedroom, and then we have the gigantic octopus, the cat bus, the Hello Kitty snowman, my dinosaur puppet, the little bean daredevil, Gandalf. They're all on the couch. Oh, and the octopus that switches between being sleepy and having glasses.
Oh yeah. I actually was looking at Stuffies last night, and I saw a version of that. The
What?
octopus one, that's a bear. And if you get 2 of them, when you flip them inside out, there's
Yeah.
one where they're angry and one where they're all happy.
Aw.
But the funny thing is they have magnets in their hands that swap poles when you flip them. So I don't know how. I guess they're too stacked up or whatever.
Yeah.
But so the tagline is they hold hands when they're happy, but not when they're mad.
That's pretty great.
It is pretty great.
I don't have a
Enjoy.
pencil. Hang on.
Well, you should.
What dogs would destroy that? Blasphemous? Yes, very much so. Okay, so I'm gonna say like an abstract Gentleman Jim, because I gotta turn the site off. I think
rookie
it's-
mistake. Rookie mistake. Why'd I do that? Shit. Oh well. I'll make it work.
Like I want. Oh, that's maybe okay. I want.
It's not quite bright enough. Man, you know it would be a great album to be painting to,
What?
which I might switch to, is Machinarium.
Ooh, yeah. Hey, Deebs.
Hey, Deebs.
All right, so what's like an abstract dinosaur? You like?
Did you ask what's an abstract dinosaur?
Yeah, like how can I?
I can't. Nobody could answer that. It's abstract.
All right, so then on like
Okay,
an
that looks
eye,
fine.
it'll be like the head, and then we'll have the hat. Gotta have a hat. I did this too high. Its hat's gonna be going off of the thing. Would be an
Brush has
eyeball.
painted so many things. I love it.
Is it like extra crunchy?
No, it's just I'm not a proponent of like more expensive stuff is better, except for brushes.
Oh yeah, they make a huge difference.
Oh my god, because of the hair it's made of. But like this brush is the most expensive brush I own, and damn it, I have gotten use out of it.
All right, so we gotta do like arm kind of goes like this. How does it? How would like a 3-clawed finger? I need more light, but I don't have any more. 3-clawed finger. Jackson Bog Dinosaur. Hey, Larson, how's it going?
Water.
This is the one, Honey Money, that does not have boobs. So it'll be a little bit easier. I also don't have an easel, so.
Sorry.
I have my thing pinned to a mannequin.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about the dog toys still. And I was like, you're gonna have to show me the one that has boobs. Not out of interest, but out of I've got to understand this.
Yeah, you know, there's the second gentleman Jim Raptor with the boobs.
Ah.
I mean, I could
Gentleman Jane Raptor.
Yeah,
or
I could
however
give-
they choose.
we could give some boobs. I don't know what raptor tits look like, but I could, you know.
Well, you know what? Neither do paleontologists apparently. Because I've never seen them. So
That's true. We could be the first.
also the fact that they're reptiles probably has a lot to do with that. But
All right, and then a cup is like a shape like this. No, I'm gonna do this like wonky, like I did it wonky on purpose. I need one hand holding. I got it. Stay. I need one hand holding.
this paper is old. It is very thirsty.
So thirsty. That'll be behind, like a finger behind there. And I need another one coming down, holding a saucer. They got like big knuckles, right?
If you want them to.
We're gonna say that they have big knuckles. It's gonna be coming. You're here.
You know what
Not
the
how you
best part
hold a
about
saucer.
you know what the best part about painting is?
What?
If you were like, so this is my raptor, and someone was like, they don't have knuckles. It's like, this one does. Look, they're right there.
There, I drew them.
Yeah, this one does.
Obviously. It has knuckles. All right, so for my reference, have like a nice collar happening.
Oh, this is coming out nice. I like this color.
Well, that's good.
I'm actually pulling because it's too dark, and one of my favorite things about watercolor. Let me tell you why it's great to do watercolors. It's a pain in the ass to paint with, and it's a lot of practice to get to where you like the water to paint ratio and everything. Like you know where your grounds are. But I have not touched this palette or these paints in maybe 2 years now. Just a little bit of water. They're alive again.
Nice. It does sound really good.
And I'm actually, I made certain parts of this first layer too bright. So what I'm doing is just using the water and re-wetting it and then pulling the color to other parts. So it thins it out. Essentially turning the paint on the page into a wash.
Oh. And then we're gonna have the monocle. What do monocles connect to?
You know what? I think it's just like it's the same place that wherever a shirt pocket watch would connect, which was usually a button on the chest.
Oh,
But now that I think about it, I always see monocles like connecting to a collar.
Okay, well, I had it going to the back of his head, so we're gonna change that.
Well, he's a raptor.
That is true. Oh, I just shot a thumbtack out. I'm applying too much pressure.
Also, chat. I don't know if you're speaking to me. I don't know. But since I am doing watercolors between layers, I have to give it time to dry, so I'll be more engaging during those times. Damn it, phone. I swear to God.
Sleeves have to end somewhere, so we're gonna say they end there. Okay. I have a sketch. I'm gonna do this. Should I do, hey, Owen. Owen says, hi, Blight. Hope you're doing well. Also,
Yeah,
hi,
thank
Jesse. It's probably
Hey,
both of
guys.
us. Deep says, Blight, are you following along with something, or are you just freestyling?
I'm freestyling.
But Blight's drawing. What are you painting? Tell everyone.
I'm not drawing, I'm painting.
What are you painting? I get the words wrong.
Oh, I am, you'll see. I kind of don't want to give it away. I want people to just kind of watch it form. Because I always like that, watching people paint.
What's a good color to mix with green to make a good dinosaur scale? Should I do green and yellow, green and red?
Well, give me an idea of like what kind of tone you're going for.
So the tone I'm thinking of is I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and
Okay.
I'm not gonna know. So
Well, I mean, like,
I'm just gonna
okay,
paint with a color.
okay. So if that's the case, what's your favorite color?
Purple. And
Okay,
black.
so
But I don't want to
mix.
Uh-huh.
So do about I don't know really how to measure it in acrylic,
Uh-huh.
but in watercolor we would say do about a 3-to-1 ratio of green to blue.
Okay.
Just very, very hint, because purple will go a long way, or blue will go a very long way. But take a lighter green and mix it with just like I'd say maybe a 4-to-1 ratio of just blue, and then really work it down. And you should have like a nice mix of the two.
Okay. I need some more blue. Still green. Curious if anybody else is painting.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
You can't paint along. You can paint what we're painting. You can paint whatever you want. We just need some time to relax. And you
Yep.
said paint, and I was like, I'm on board.
I
Okay,
saw the prop you had done and
Oh, my
It made-
my high art gallery thing.
yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, painting. That would probably be a nice mental break from things.
You have a very short jaw. This will be auctioned off at the end of the stream to the highest bidder.
Highest bidder.
I don't know. I don't know what you'll be doing with yours.
Keeping it.
Cool.
It's becoming part of the collection of other paintings that I do for therapeutic reasons.
That's a good reason. Painting therapy is legit.
One of my personal favorites that I've done is I'll post in the Discord. I've posted it before, but I was just, I don't know. Everything was just kind of coming down on me, and like, just I'm trying not to overdo the description, but just a lot of shit was going on, and I just was like, I gotta paint something, and the only thing I could think of is like, I want to try painting the marker from Dead Space, and it came out really good. Like, I'm not.
Did I see that? I don't know if I saw that. I had to have. I might have missed it.
It's been in the Discord before, but I can
Okay.
repost it.
Larson says, I should start a ghoul run in Cultist Simulator? Cultist Simulator. That game looks fun. It's all about painting and eating people and getting inspiration for painting. Hey, what's up, Pants? You cast off to shame. Painting is as fun as it can be. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll give that a chance to dry. If anybody out there is painting along or wishes to get into it, and you would like to give watercolor a try, I will tell you a hard lesson I've learned is don't forget, and this is obvious, but really, it's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget that it's water. So if you're like, oh, that looks pretty light, I don't know, maybe I should add more to it, it's gonna dry brighter than it seems. As the paper being wet is definitely going to add to the darkness.
You know, that's something I would easily forget.
Yeah. I took a couple lessons from a friend of my brother who is a professional watercolor painter, and oh my god, the way I paint and the way she teaches, it's like I can tell you're dumbing it down as much as you can, but this is completely different than how I do it, and I am not following whatsoever.
Aw.
Oh, you
think-
really can't see it.
I did this wrong. I should.
My camera doesn't want to focus on this at all. You can kind of see it, not really. Oh, I bet I know what would help.
Often obtuse but good. Ooh. Super Mario Sunlessly. Oh.
That didn't help much. Oh well.
Steve says not waiting for watercolors to dry is how I ruined every watercolor painting I've ever attempted.
Yeah, people can kind of see it now. But I need more light than that to paint. It's just the first layer. It'll get darker. You should be able to see it as it goes. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to the end of it in 2 hours. But I'll try.
You know, all that counts.
It is. Maybe if I add more. I don't want to do that yet. As
Gonna kind of lay it in thick to do the fill in.
While I wait for that to dry, I'm gonna post my Dead Space painting.
Do it.
I guess I could just show it for anybody who's not in the group. I don't know how well my phone screen will show up on stream, but
You know, probably not very well, but do it anyway.
also it's reversed. Yeah, let me I'll just share it.
Okay, so artist question.
Yaha.
Skin tone that would be behind glass. That would be a lighter color, right?
Not necessarily, because depending on how far away it is, you're dealing with more and more shadows that are overlaid. And glass usually has this sort of like almost like a sponge effect of stealing the highlights. Like if you've ever looked into a house, unless the inside of the house is lit up, everything's kind of a shadow, like you're looking into a hole, because that's what you are. But then there's usually a slight glare of highlights over the front.
You know, I think everything you said was supposed to make sense. But to
okay,
me,
so think about, I don't, in your mind, what is it a window? Is it just a pane of glass? Is it
it's a monocle.
a monocle?
Yeah.
Then it won't change the color at all, but
Oh,
you
okay.
should add excess highlights to represent the glass. Like there should be like streaking highlights of just pure white. Or, you know, if you want to get more realistic, a much brighter version of that,
Okay.
of whatever's behind it. But yeah, I posted the marker painting in the Discord in the streams happening now. Thank you. Thank you, Dibs. Let's see, actually. Because there's another one that I painted that a friend commissioned, and it's some place from the game Grim Dawn. I don't really know what it is, but that's the other painting that I'm kind of proud of, because that one took me like a full week to paint.
That's a game. I've definitely seen it on Steam. I have to hold this thing
Yeah,
upside down.
there's the Grim Dawn painting in the Discord.
Now let me drink my wine and not my paint water. Grim Dawn's the game, and it has like someone with like a top hat.
Yeah, they kind of look like a pilgrim.
Yeah, like a steampunk monster slaying pilgrim.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay.
But that one is also good. Thank you.
I love your paint.
Oh, don't buckle on me now. Come on.
I do enjoy. I enjoy very few wines, but Moon X from Trader Joe's is like a really good wine.
You know, every time someone says I don't like wine, but this one, it makes me want to try it because, like, man, for some reason, wine is something I'm just like, I wish I liked this. Because everyone who does seems to really enjoy it.
Okay, how do I make white teeth on white paper?
Use the white of the paper and only paint the shadows.
What if I already put white on the page?
Then nothing. It shouldn't show up anyway. But you can do that. But my recommendation is just use the paper itself. But if you've already put white on it, then you're fine. Just the same method. You're just going to have to wait for the white to dry now.
Okay.
Because if you add to it, it's just going to mix.
And do.
That trick does not work for me, but my teacher could do it.
Also a problem of my sketch coming through in white paint.
Oh, it kind of works.
All right. Realizing what I've done, it looks like none of this suit is going to be white. So, gonna need to pick some new colors. But yeah, I would say there's like, cause I'm, I don't, yeah, wine, no, most of it I don't like. The ones that I do like, that I would say try, Moon X from Trader Joe's is really good. Storm Chaser from Aldi is also good. And probably one other. Oh, Kings of Prohibition, but that one's probably the strongest one I like. That's also Trader Joe's, and they're pretty cheap.
Kings of Prohibition sounds like an EA game.
And it does. They'll try, yeah, we did try your mead, Pants. Which was it? It was, I think the cherry one I had a little bit of that I liked, and the other ones were, I could tell that they were good, but I couldn't handle them. Also, I still love Lambic because of you, so thanks. I found a 4-year-old bottle from you? Dang. All right. Let's do a toothpick.
So if anybody is wondering what I'm doing,
What are you doing?
So it's a technique that watercolor teacher showed me, and it's only just now working for me.
Yeah.
But if you need to make something brighter that's already been painted, you just take regular water, kind of pull the shape that you want, and kind of revitalize the paint. Let it sit for a second, then you take like a paper towel or toilet paper roll, like I'm doing, and you just pull it in the direction you want, and it'll suck the water up, or it'll suck the paint up, and it'll make that section brighter.
Interesting. Hey, what's up, Nick the OG?
I desperately wish people could see the painting. Maybe if I angle the... No, that won't help. It's kind of too... I guess it's too far.
Trying to make like a blue-black. Paint is old. Real unnaturally thick. Ant says, tell us what you're doing. Light, tell us. That's more.
I just
right.
did.
I think meant the painting, but
Oh, no. No, that's a surprise. Well, it's not a surprise, but it's... I want it to kind of come through on its own without any suggestion.
all right.
But I will... Okay, I'll say this. It's one of my cats. Let me actually see if I can resituate it or bring it closer to the camera so people can see what it is so far. That's what I've got so far. That's just one color and just thinning it out and pulling it in separate directions. But that's how you do highlights and toning with the first layer of watercolor. Can I move the paint holder to be dead on versus an angle? I can't, just because then you guys wouldn't see anything, because it would just be me. It would just be me in front of the canvas. But this is what I have so far with a single color.
Nick says neat, cool use of watercolor.
Thank you. All right. I gotta get some midtones.
Yeah, midtones.
Yeah, that's a band, right?
There was the movie.
Yeah, it was a movie band, wasn't it?
There was that thing you do was a movie, and the record label was called Playtone. That like signed them when they got their big one-hit wonder going out. What if I do this? Let's do this. See what happens. I'm mixing colors, and this is permanent, but whatever.
As lame as it seems to, well, maybe it's not, but to really like hold true to like Bob Ross's teachings,
Yeah.
just go with it. Like, it's really like the whole "there are no mistakes, just happy accidents" thing. It works. It's like whatever color it comes out to be, that's what it is.
That's
So
the
you
color.
can either work with it or try to use it in a different way. Oh, I'm not so sure about this.
Oh, yeah.
Degree
Nick
of
says,
water.
I prefer Deftones. That's it. You beat him. Yeah, the one-hit wonders, the Oneaters. You know, Deeps. Jesse, how's that Wu-Tang logo on the top? Not supposed to be, but now I wish I would have made the Wu-Tang logo on the top of Gentleman Jim Raptor's hat.
Ain't nothing to fuck with, I've heard.
That's what I hear. Have you seen The Man with the Iron Fists?
I have not. I've
Treat yourself.
Yeah, that's definitely on my list. For the exact reason that you even thought about it. Is like, oh man, I've heard nothing but good things about that, especially like the soundtrack and like
Oh, it's so good. It's 2 hours of like, this can't get better, and then it does.
Those are always fun.
It's so good. It's so ridiculous. And that's why it's like, I love fighting movies that are like unapologetically bananas. And it is unapologetically bananas.
Damn it, phone.
And it really does a good job doing like showcasing like different fighting styles.
Oh yeah.
Which I love. It's not like everybody fights like this. It's like, no, you do with the Iron Fist. He got Iron Fist. There's like a dude that I think shoots wind. One guy is Russell Crowe's like a gunslinger. There's a lot of people that I recognized in that movie.
I was gonna joke and be like, this guy uses a gun, but
he does use a gun. There's like some ladies that use those war fans, if I remember correctly. It's freaking awesome. Like, you should absolutely watch the movie.
I probably will. That's definitely one that that's definitely one of those movies that the only reason I haven't watched it is I keep forgetting about it. Because I haven't watched it, and everybody else who has is like, oh, I'll never forget it. But no one talks about it, really.
Yeah.
So it's like it doesn't come up enough for me to be thinking about it. Oh, this is too much water. But well.
Oh shoot, that's the wrong color. Can I use this green for anything?
Sure.
Mix it in here with white, lighter green. And then I'll save that for later. Any of you haven't seen Man with the Iron Fist, absolutely do it. Got a 5.38 out of 10 on IMDb. That sounds about right. I think all of my favorite movies have like a 5 or 6 score on IMDb. So
Well.
that sounds about right.
Look who has the man with the iron taste.
Like May, I think has like a 6.1 or 6.3 out of 10. Freaking love that movie. Really good. Iron Fist, super good.
Now this has nothing to do with Iron Fist, correct?
No, it has nothing to do with Iron Fist, the
Okay.
character from comics. Absolutely nothing.
Good. I don't know why I said good, but
Avatar Kyoshi and our war fans are in that movie. Yep, pretty much. Been on a weird movie kick lately. Dumped a ton on David when he was up here. Like what movies, Pants? Hey Tonal, how are you doing? Are you here to paint with us? We're gonna go with a real like real high collar on this. Oh shoot, I wasn't done with the hat. Gotta finish the hat. I don't know how I'm gonna do this eye yet. That was too much, but whatever.
how to fix this, I gotta do a technique that I am not good at. But we shall see if I can pull it off this time.
Okay, I'm not good at painting, so, and that's the technique I'm using.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know what I was thinking.
What do you mean?
Drawing this line like this, but now I have to cover it, so this is how it's gonna go. A happy accident.
Exactly.
This is how I
Oh,
accidentally paint my microphone.
It's kind of too late to say this, but
Yeah.
I do recommend anybody who wants to paint definitely get a separate piece of paper that is the same kind of paper you're painting on and use it as a sacrificial tester if you're like curious about a color. I've got one right here.
Oh, that's
Um,
smart. That's
that
really
way.
smart.
Oh boy. Oh boy, there's paint on my fingers. Getting colors in here that shouldn't be in here. Oh well. We'll fix it. We'll make it work. I'll just wash
Okay.
out the color a little bit.
I'm trying to get too literal with this, and I need to remain abstract.
You know.
Coherence. Dave Made a Maze. Oh, I've seen Dave Made a Maze. Or, I haven't seen it, but I've seen like
Yeah, I've heard
like
stuff
trailers.
about that.
It looked
Yeah.
wild. The Triangle, not familiar. Color Out of Space, have seen that one. Well, I love that solid movie. Christy almost missed out because I described poorly. What, May? Or a different one? Oh, The One I Love. It's called The One I Love. Okay, I haven't seen that one. Yeah, Color Out of Space is bananas. It's actually pretty cool. There's also one called like Psycho Goreman that I want to see. That's like a horror comedy.
I know about that one. I haven't seen it yet, but Red Letter Media talked about it,
Yeah.
and it looks interesting.
Oh, Tonal Ginger says 100% tester paper is a lifesaver.
Oh my god, yes. Oh yeah, Tonal's a painter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that because every now and then their paintings will show up, and I'm always like, that's some good shit. But they don't share enough.
More
That's
paintings.
Not to my liking.
You gotta share more.
Yep.
Alright. So... got all the black I need. I mix black, green, and white.
Oh, no wonder I'm stupid.
What gross color can I get? You're not stupid. I'm completely off camera mixing these paints.
Yeah. Oh well. I'll make this work.
Oh, Owen says Rich Evans has a cameo in Psycho Goreman, I believe.
Yeah, he's a bucket. He's a slime in a bucket.
Oh wow.
He voices it. You hear an
I
oh my
figured.
god got in there. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know. Maybe we're imagining some sort of like student film-esque like effect. I don't know.
That's not nearly white enough. Wait a bit more. Oh, Nick used to commission painting Warhammer and other minis? That's cool. Man, you're way better at that than I am. I tried it a few times. Woof.
Whew.
I admire it more and more every time I see it.
Damn it. I gotta
Let's
let
try
that
this.
part of the paper dry because it's getting too wet for me to work with.
Okay, this is an ugly claw color, but this is Gentleman Jim Raptor's claw color now.
Exactly. That's the spirit.
I'm gonna make that blue because that's a harsh contrast I can use.
To me, one of the more difficult parts about working with watercolor is you have to think about it by painting from the highlights in, like the shadows are the last thing.
Ooh,
you
yeah.
do.
That's true.
And in my experience, every watercolor painting looks like complete nonsense until it's finished.
Mm-hmm. Which means I can't draw or paint or any freehand type thing. I mean, that's fair. Total says that's part of what makes watercolors fun.
It is.
I believe it. And also a headache. Yeah. Sometimes I see information that I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. I just saw Jack got on. Team told me that Jack is now playing Elden Ring.
Elden
And
Ring, I was gonna guess.
I was like, I feel like I've seen him doing that a lot. And I want to ask him, like, how's it going? But I also feel like it's weird.
I don't know
To be
how
like,
I feel
"Hey,
about that.
I peered through your digital window and saw you were playing Elden Ring a lot."
Well, to be fair, you didn't peer through anything. Steam was like, "Hey, man, there's no such thing as privacy."
I guess that's true.
Don't you want to know when Jack Packard's playing Elden Ring? Like, no. Well, too bad.
We're gonna tell ya.
Now you can't say it's our fault that you didn't know.
I'm gonna try a little bit of red.
Better turn into Alex Jones there for a second.
Wasn't quite like grumbly enough.
You gotta know when.
That's Randy Savage.
Yeah, you're right. No, Randy Savage would be like, "You gotta know when Jack Packard is gonna be playing Elden Ring."
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, brother.
Let me tell you, the cream will rise to the top.
That's definitely one of those quotes where I'm like, he said other things, but I don't care. It's like, it's what he's always gonna say.
Yeah.
On balance, off balance, doesn't matter. I'm better than you.
This is not. Keep redding this up. Randy Savage. Hey, King Dead. Randy Savage as Wrestler on Dexter's Lab was his greatest role ever.
Oh, Rasslor? Yeah.
Migo says, all I heard was Blight yell, "Oh yeah," from upstairs for the video delay, and I got confused.
I love the Rasslor thing with the Dial M for Monkey episode. It was just the God, I wish I could remember some of the quotes. Because I feel like Randy Savage is one of those impressions I can actually do. I don't know if I do it well, but I do it well enough where I feel okay doing it. But it's not a funny line, but the only line I can remember is, "I could break your body, I could smash your bones, but I could never break your spirit." It's not a funny line, but that's the only one I can remember.
Oh, I like that though.
Yeah.
Let's get some red cufflinks. We'll make the cup red. A little more red there. Now it's time for the cream to rise to the top. Oh yeah. I've talked about BattleBots a lot, but there's a driver who cuts promos like a pro wrestler.
Does he?
Yeah, it's so great. He's like a college professor, and like the rest of the team is students from his college. Yeah. But he comes out and he's always like, "Let me tell you something." It's so great. I love him. He drives Mad Catter.
Let me tell you something, servos and madams.
Oh, that took me a minute, but that's funny.
Thank you.
Servos and madams.
Ding dang, toilet paper done rolled away.
Oh no, not the ding dang toilet paper.
I don't know if I mentioned this before. It seems like something I would, and I just forgot. But it just popped into my head. I learned something interesting involving Looney Tunes.
Really?
Did you know, and probably, that Acme is an acronym.
Is it? Wait, what's Acme an acronym for?
It's a company that makes everything.
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
I do too.
On the subject, what's up, Doc?
Aha.
Is the T-Rex supposed to be a Muppet? It's an abstract gentleman Jim Raptor, so sure. His body is extending off frame like that. Oh, looks like a hand. Yeah, you could have like. Actually, it is actually a pretty good shape for a Muppet. You're right. It's that bug snacks wearing off on me.
How are you
Secretly-
liking that, by the way?
I'm loving it. I think it's a
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
really yeah. I'm honestly really enjoying that game. I'm looking forward to playing it on Monday again.
That's one of those games that every time I saw it, it's like I might like this if I played it, but watching it, I'm just like, I don't get it. But it also looks like something that I could feasibly like get into if I was controlling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you absolutely could. What's a good drink color for a teacup?
I'd say like a burnt orange, and anywhere you want it to be darker, go with like a add a little bit of brown to it.
How do I make a burnt orange?
A burnt orange, take orange and red and just keep adding red until you like the just a little bit of red until you like the color.
I don't have orange. I have. Hang on, let me tell you what I have.
Well, then
At
if
my
you don't have,
disposal,
uh-huh.
I have blue, yellow, black, white, green, red.
So take red
Okay.
and add a little bit of yellow until it comes out to be sort of a burnt orange.
Okay.
And if it's not hitting that color, throw a tiny bit of blue in there.
Okay. I can do that. Oh. Doc says also Acme means superior and excellent product. Like an Acme of toasters. And the best toasters. Really?
I'm referring to Looney Tunes as straight up fact that that's just an acronym.
I didn't
Like
know
there's
it had
not
a-
really like wordplay with it. There might be, and that honestly may have come from that, but I don't know. Can't speak for that. That's just a neat little fact, little thing that I found out. And I was like, oh, that's cool.
That is pretty cool. Acme is also Greek for summit, highest point, extremity of peak. Says Lampy. I mean, it could be all of these things.
All well and good. I'm just saying that Chuck Jones said that's what it stood for.
If Chunk Jones. If
Chunk Jones used to be in the Goonies.
All right, I'm gonna have a little bit of blue. What's blue and red make?
Purple.
That. Do like a 50-50. Oh, that's more red. All right, add some more blue to that.
I don't know if anybody else had this experience with an art teacher, but like one of the things our art teacher really hammered into us, like and she actually would say, if you go to culinary school in France, you spend whatever she said amount of time chopping vegetables until you can do it in your sleep. And it's like, so with painting, we're going to study color theory until I can shout a color out and you can just make it without thinking.
Oh.
Which did not happen, but I did learn a lot about color theory.
I guess that was like, you know, the ultimate. Oh, well, it did make a purple. There we go. Once again, Looney Tunes teaching elder millennials things. Yep. Oh no, get out of there. Oh, I just got my mixing toothpick and paint. Oh, now I got it on my hands. I was doing so well.
Oh, shit.
I'm not getting paint everywhere. Oh, it sounds like you just did the same thing.
Not the same thing, but I did, thankfully I can reverse it, but I did go a little bit too far and I got a dark color in my highlight.
Flip down, swing it, and reverse it. Or
Sure.
however it goes.
It says, "Hey, I'm Missy Elliott, and I approve this message."
That's my favorite part of the song.
Yeah, it's weird because she won the election, but she still kept doing it. Do not ask for follow-up. That joke was not prepared for any other question.
Hey, good evening, Salvador. How are you doing? Elder millennials sound like a powerful Yu-Gi-Oh monster. That's an 8-star card right there. The Elder Millennial. Although you can only summon Elder Millennial in defense mode. You can't summon it in attack mode. It can switch later.
Oh. I got some feedback there for a second.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It wasn't like rough or anything, it was just unexpected.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Okay.
I'm gonna do purple highlights for like shadows.
That's not stupid, actually. Black is probably the last color you want to use unless you are straight up painting black.
Well, good news. I already painted a bunch of black, so.
Well, there you go. Good. Just another suggestion.
Yeah.
That it's been really useful. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I know a lot about painting.
Oh, please.
But
tell me.
Every time I think of a lesson that I learned that was really useful. If you want to darken a color, but you don't want to make it extremely like, there's a specific color that I use called Viridian Green. If you use that to darken a color, it actually holds the color better, because since it's the mid-range of the spectrum, it visibly blends better than adding black to something.
Oh.
If you want to paint actual black, or if you essentially, this is the rule in my mind. If you're painting in grayscale, you can use black. Otherwise, use a dark green.
Oh. Never finished mini painting without. Ah, shoot. Oh. I'll read that. Without getting paint all over my fingers? Yeah, that seems to be the way it goes. Jesse, are you going to digitize this after? I might take a picture. We could make it an emote, I guess. Salvador is good. That's good, Salvador. I'm glad. Oh, thank you. We're gonna try and make a burnt orange liquid for it. Oh, no, but I could do pinstripes. Ah, thanks.
Oh, speaking of pinstripes, out of curiosity, have you happened to just been like, oh, I wonder what Magic's up to lately?
No, I haven't.
So their new set is called The Streets of New Capenna,
Mm-hmm.
and it's basically Magic the Gathering meets 1920s Art Deco. It's all based in cities. It's like if Magic the Yu-Gi-Oh. Think of that
Yeah.
whole storyline.
I
Replace
always
the game
do.
with Magic. Yeah, replace the game with Magic the Gathering,
Yeah,
but set it in like the Great Gatsby, and that's what the new set is.
that sounds bananas.
It is really, really cool. It's all based in crime families and stuff because it's all like during like bootlegger times. It's pretty much designed for Commander as well, because like all the families are 3 colors. I really like it so far.
Squidface. Hey, Squidface. Squidface says, I actually finished my Vazi Keen Negotiator deck from that set. That's cool. Oh, yeah, you told me about that. Squid?
I almost know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gotten me back into that's kind of what I was doing when I was avoiding social media, which I guess is kind of social media, but I was like starting to play Magic Arena again. I think that's good for now. Let's let it. I'll bring it into the close to the camera so people can see. I don't know what it is about when I have this this special basin for water for the watercolors, and I don't know what it is, but I always go like, oh, I gotta clean my brush off. Boy, that clear water looks inviting. It's like, damn it, now it's not clean water. It's not really going to affect much, but I shouldn't be doing that. Once the paint dries, I can get this little bit of particles off. But we're starting to get the midtones are coming through. We're starting to get there. It's got to add the shadows for definition.
And
then do the background.
Lampy, there's a lot of differences between Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh. They are both
A
card
lot.
games.
That's about where it ends.
Yeah, I mean, they both have creature. Well, actually, in Yu-Gi-Oh, they're monsters, and in Magic, they're creatures. But they could be people or dinosaurs or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. On the surface, they do look similar, and yes, they are both card games. But like them, the Pokemon game, Magic, and I probably like Flesh and Blood, and the other ones that are out there, like are surprisingly different when you actually sit down and play them. Kind of bananas. My painting chair. I've forgotten the pain. I use one of those ergonomic chairs where you rest on your knees so I can like bend however I need to. Oh yeah, I have one of those.
Yeah. Oh my god, the dents in my knees right now. But at least this time I'm not painting for 8 hours straight.
That's good.
Yeah, I used to when I'd get off work and I have a really rough day, I would come up here and I would get off work around 1 a.m. Well, no, I think midnight. No, yeah, that's what it was. It was 11, but if it was overtime, it was 1. And then I would just put on music and come up here and I would paint until dawn.
Oh wow.
And that was incredibly therapeutic until people started going, oh, you paint really well. Can I get a commission of such and such? And then it became a job and then it stopped being fun.
Oh,
because I
dang.
was like, oh, I'm getting paid for this. I need to do as best I can, but I was still like a hobbyist.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm not a pro, but people want to pay me for my work. And then it's like, how much do I owe you? And it's like, ugh, I don't know. Like, it's like, I'll pay whatever, it's really good. And it's like, you tell me what you think it's worth. I don't really know. I hate putting a price on stuff that I've done.
Oh, I know. That was a hard thing freelancing for me. And like even still like job applications where it's like, what salary do you want? It's like, what? I don't know. What are you paying?
Yeah, it's like what salary do you want? It's like a big one?
Yeah.
What are you willing to give? I don't want to ask. Exactly why I stopped painting minis for commission in the shop. Wasn't fun to paint. Yeah. I did minis for a little bit too, Nick, and I get you completely. I do miss it though, because I used Reaper paints. I don't know if all paints are like that, but that's the only one I know of. And I liked them because they're powder based, but they're powder mixed with alcohol. So you can just like base the entire thing, and then when it dries, the powder will sink into all the details. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna try this as a white. Wow, that looks way more purple, but whatever.
Is anybody else painting, or is everybody just hanging out?
I think everybody's just hanging out.
Oh, okay.
Like glad you like that eyeball.
I kind of like this, like doing these like painting streams.
Yeah, this is really fun. Oh gosh, oh it's smearing. Oh no, that's not what I wanted.
Oh, it's
Okay, I
not
gotta wait for
dry
that to
yet.
dry,
Yeah,
and then
It's
I
dry.
can do like a smear.
dry break. So what are you watching now?
Oh, also, Honey Money said the Evil Dead game comes out tomorrow for us.
Oh, does it?
Apparently so.
Oh, I pre-ordered it.
Did you really?
Yep. Because I'm a sucker for that. I think I said on the Discord, I was like, it's like, I have a moral policy against pre-ordering games, but I am a slut for Evil Dead, so I'm gonna break it this time.
Totally fair.
I don't know. Someone kind of pointed it out to me about like the issue with pre-ordering things, and it's like, that's true. And it makes sense of like why everything had the pre-order bonuses and all that stuff had such a surge whenever it surged. I'm not going to pretend like I know the dates, but when it's just like, oh, if we get everyone so hyped that they pre-order it, the sales numbers increase and the revenue grows before anyone even knows if it's good or not.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it does. Here's the bad news: is that it does actually help the depending on how the money's split.
Yeah.
But it can help the developer because I
yeah.
know, like in comics, pre-ordering and like having a like a set number of, oh well, this many people want you to order it for them every week in this many stores across the country. That's huge for the publisher and the like creator of the comic. But so that helps especially small studios and like helps show a level of demand and stuff like that. But yeah, the problem is very much what you're saying, where it became a point where unfinished products became the norm.
Well, like I get that, and the whole. Sorry, not to cut you off,
No,
but
you're good.
I get that about like it helping the studios that are still like trying to like do finishing touches, and it's like, well, we want people to get it, but we kind of don't have any money right now, and we need it to hire help.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking about like EA doing it.
Oh yeah,
You
absolutely.
don't need to do that. But that seemed like that's really all I was seeing. Like there may have been, you know, I'm sure there were indie companies that were doing it for that reason. Like, hey, can you kind of help us?
Right.
And we'll give you a bonus for helping us out or whatever. And that's kind of like their trade thing. But all I would see is like, hey, do you want this gun that you don't even know if it's good or not early?
Right.
Get Battlefield 10 months before it comes out. And then when it comes out, it's broken. But we don't care. We've got the money already.
Yeah. We got
So-
you, sucker.
So when we report it to sales, we're like, well, we sold this many day one because that's the inventory going out.
Yeah.
And so it's like, whoa, people must love it. And it's like, no. Like
Yeah.
half the time when I would pre-order stuff, it would come to my door and be like, the hell is this? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a real shame that like, because there's nothing wrong with pre-ordering, but how video game companies, how mainly publishers have what they've done to it makes it
Right.
like, yeah, this ain't worth it.
It gets a it gets a stigma to it.
Yeah. And like, I mean, I pre-ordered Elden Ring, and that's the first game I think I pre-ordered since Dark Souls 2. Like, it's even games that I knew, like, I'm going to get this. There's very few companies that I'll be like, yeah, I'll shell out that money before I know anything else about it.
Yeah. I mean, I think the lesson I learned is the same lesson I learned with the series itself, but the last game I really pre-ordered, like the big full fan bundle of,
Duke Nukem.
was Assassin's Creed 3.
Oh yeah.
And like I've got like the colonial flag, the statue of Connor, I had like the belt buckle, all this other stuff, and I was like, this is so cool. And then I played the game and I was like, I think this game is okay. And then the ending happened, I was like, nope, never mind, fuck this game. And now I've got all this shit for a game that I don't even like.
Yeah.
It's like loot box before loot box.
That's rough. Hate that.
I forget who I heard it from, but I'm sure it's not like a unique take. But I've always thought it was funny when someone was like describing loot box, and then they did the whole. They were like, "This is what it is," and blah blah blah. Now, if you're like me, that may come across as, "Well, that sounds like a box of stuff I didn't ask for." And it says, but no, in fact, it's actually a company going, no, nerd, you like this, right?
Hey, what's up, Megami? How you doing? Real Fancy TRX, thank you. It's Gentleman Jim Raptor. Which I was inspired to paint him today on the paint stream because of this. Gentleman Jim Raptor is a long-running NPC in like RPGs that I run. And then we found this dog toy that was a dinosaur in a suit, so I had to buy it. And I was like, well, I know what I'm painting today.
Wasn't our group the one that's conceptualized it?
I think so. I'm pretty
I
sure Gentleman Jim Raptor was born out of the Monster campaign.
Yeah, I don't remember what game it was. I just remember that I wasn't there that session.
Yeah.
Because when I came back, everyone was talking about Gentleman Jim, and I was like, I missed something.
Megami's still sick, but I'm on the up end at least. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're on the up end. Sorry you're sick. That's never fun.
Oh, this forehead.
What am I doing? It's almost dry. Okay.
Got
So
about two
I
more
need.
tones
Thank you,
to do.
Deeps. I gotta wait for that to dry, so I need to do the burnt orange. So you said red and yellow?
Yeah, start with red, and then basically what you want to do is you want to start lightening the red with yellow, but you don't want to go so far it just becomes full-blown orange.
Okay.
So like dot, like paintbrush tip kind of dot at a time until it gets to the color you want.
Gentleman needs some teeth. Yeah, I'm still working on the teeth. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do those because I can't really do white. That was not enough yellow.
Oh, that was dumb.
Thanks, Megami. You don't actually have to be like, oh, I have to tell him that his painting is good. I'm a garbage painter. We're just doing this for fun.
You do have to tell me that.
Yeah, Blight actually paints, so you do have to tell Blight that he's doing a great job. But if you tell me I'm doing a good job, I will thank you and then assume you're being sarcastic.
That is not the color.
If you're so sick it is fun, you're probably delirious from fever, seek medical attention. That's very true.
Yeah, that ain't getting darker than that.
Right, that's still like super red. Need quite a bit more yellow. Like, also, I think I keep accidentally off to the side. With the mannequin, it looks like a t-shirt. Yeah, it's just a new t-shirt design that I'm making for the channel.
That's gonna be color, but we'll try it anyway.
Super fine outline of teeth in black, and then shade the curve. That's a good idea. I think I will do that, Nick. You had to give away your goats? I'm sorry. Did they go to a good home?
Did they go to a bad home?
Bad. Salvador says both paintings are. That's good.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna say you're lying because you can't see mine.
You can see it. I can see it.
I'm kidding. Oh,
I mean, it is faint, but I can see it. Quite a
oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for.
quite a color happening here. Oh boy,
Who'da
mixed in
thunk?
some blue. Whoops. Nope. What happens when you have a tiny paper plate easel? Not easel.
Palette.
That's orange. Actually, that helped.
What?
King Dead says I've learned from painting that humans are really bad at identifying colors. That's true.
Almost. What does it need?
Oh my gosh, Nick, you're a dental lab technician? Nick, which is better? A water pick or physical floss? What should I be flossing my teeth with?
You're not giving away the water pick. Sorry, whenever I hear water pick, I have to make that Seinfeld quote.
Water pick is better? All right, I'll start doing that. I wasn't sure. I'll switch. Jesse, did you ever get Bitcoin or something? Because Bitcoin. Yeah, Coinbase keeps emailing me about this. I bought like $50 in Bitcoin because I was playing a lot of Organ Trading Warlord Simulator, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try this. So I'm probably about $5 down at the moment, maybe like 10 or 20. Because I just wanted to watch the market go. And yeah, big oof.
Some people just want to watch the market burn.
It ain't good. Ooh, that's an interesting color of a drink. certainly an orange. But dental aptitude just means I make the crowns at the lab. Don't work with patients directly, like dentists and hygienists. I mean, that's fine. You still have knowledge, though. I'm gonna get that knowledge for free right now. I have to buy a new electric toothbrush. Nick, which one should I buy? Because I dropped ours. We had a Sonicare Diamond, and I dropped it too much. Now it's loud and doesn't work very well.
Why'd you drop it too much?
Because I'm clumsy.
Was the vibration too high?
Yeah, it just shook right out of my hand. Like, "Ah."
You're just like, oh, Plaque, you don't even know what's coming.
Also, it was used, so we bought the base off someone on Craigslist.
Trying to think of a toothpaste pun version of Rip and Tear, but I just can't.
Bite and something.
Yeah, it's something. It's hard.
Makes it sound like he's brushing with a weed whacker. Yeah, just like. So it's
The
like.
neighbors are like, oh, Jesse's brushing.
On that subject, my neighbors have something that when I walk by their door in like our common area out front, I can hear it running in there, and I have no idea what it is.
It's called a child.
No, it's a machine.
Ugh.
Like I hear something going. "Brrr." Dude, that's more green than I wanted, but that's the color it is now. Let me read this. I have one of those Philips Sonicare ones with carrying case. Sadly, I lost. Oh yeah, those are really, really helpful. Doc says, brush and floss, brush and floss.
Brush
For Rip and Tear. Oral-B Smart 3000 is a good toothbrush for the money, $90. The higher end ones are crazy, like 200. Yeah, I know. Okay, so let me, hang on. Put this down that it doesn't get thing. Okay, so Oral-B, because I think that was one of the ones I was actually looking at and have a tab open on. Oral-B Smart 3000. I was looking at the Omnicrons. I don't know what they were called. The new I series or something.
What does it receive? Email?
Oral-B Pro 3000. All right, cool. Is it this one? Not sponsored. Is it that one? Is that the one you're talking about? Just you can't just call a child a machine. Yeah, that one? Okay, cool. I'll do that one then. I'm tired of looking at other toothbrushes and I couldn't figure out which one I wanted. Perfect. I'll get it.
Ooh, now's the scary part of watercolor.
Oh, what's that?
When you're like, oh man, I have so much more of this surface to cover with this color, but I did not mix enough of it. And the panic of like, oh boy, I hope I can mix it again.
Oh, yeah. Right. From like the 2 art classes I've taken, I know that feeling. Where I was tired of mixing too much paint, and I was like, this will definitely be enough.
Yeah.
Nope. Sometimes I'm really surprised that I passed art class. I mean, really, it was just I put in effort, and the teacher or the professor was like, "Yeah, you did everything I asked. It doesn't look good, but
Yeah.
you did
Honestly-
the thing."
Honestly, if you ever had a teacher who would fail somebody from art class because they actually like significantly tried,
Mhm.
like that teacher's an asshole. It's like, what? Art is suggestive. Nope, get out of my class.
He was also like really into like experimental art, and like I don't want to judge, but the kind of stuff that you think is really cool when you're high off your ass, like he was really into that.
Yeah.
So I feel like he was. I mean, I feel like I could have done less, and he would have been like, "Yeah, it's fine."
Very possible. I got this like, I don't know. I wouldn't call it like a rebellious streak,
Yeah.
but I got this like, I don't know. I don't know what to call it, but there was just this mood that hit me one day in like an art class. And I was just like, because I was doing the job where I was cleaning up all the paints and stuff, and I don't know. I just for some reason started painting on the wall, like this
Wow.
like cabinet. And our teacher was like, she had to come after class to clean it off. She's like, okay, here's the thing. I can't let you do that. But I like what you did. So clean it off, but no, if I had the opportunity to let it stay, I would.
Aw. A nice
I was like-
compliment.
Yeah, it's sort of like my only comment back was like, I get it. And it's like, yeah, if I let yours stay there, then that's kind of just a hey, open call for anyone to start painting on the walls.
Yeah, that's a tough place to be.
Yeah.
Okay, those were supposed to be thin black lines. They're not. You got some pretty thick teeth.
Your boy got thick teeth.
Got teeth thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Yeah, these teeth are, I'm probably gonna have to smooth these lines out. They're a little too wispy.
There she is. I'm starting to see the wonky one.
Wonton?
Yeah. Now she's starting to form.
That was thick and a little, not at all in the tooth shape, if you will. That's fine. Whatever. You know, if I wanted it to be perfect, I would have gotten someone else to paint.
We wouldn't have hot dogs or whatever.
Sure.
The Steven universe.
Oh. Oh, hey, Alex English of the Fancy Rex. Thank you. It is my favorite NPC. Well, one of my favorite NPCs that I constantly run. Gentleman Jim Raptor. Oh my gosh. Ooh, man. I don't think I could go back and read Maddox, but I know who you're talking about, King Dead. And he does have some really funny writing, but also, woof. Does he sound like a guy I would never want to be around? And also, I'm better than your children. Judging children's art sounds hilarious.
Who? I've never heard of this guy.
You're fine. He has some really funny stuff, but like, it is a it was a blog of like stories, and the best way I can describe this is an early internet edgelord troll before any of those terms were a thing. And so everything he did in like real life in front of people's faces.
Oh, okay. So probably not in the same degree, but the kind of person who nowadays would be like, it's a prank.
Exactly. Oh yeah, I've read it before, Pants. I've read some of his stuff. He has some of his stuff is legitimately hilarious. There's one about why he can't go. He got banned from, what was it, like Best Western or like some hotel because he came to the hotel absolutely just belligerently drunk, and then had diarrhea and tried to make it to the bathroom but didn't, and like had a trail leading to the bathroom on the carpet that they had to clean up. And like, it is a very funny story, if I'm remembering it correctly. So there is some funny stuff. Just like Brovine? Yeah, just like Brovine.
All right, I'll let that dry before I hit it with the darkest layer and then start doing the background. And well, hold on.
There we go. Now I have a little sheen of light, which looks terrible. But like I said, I want it done right, or we got someone else to do it. Let's do a little fill in those teefies.
Anybody who wants to see the current progress, let me blow it off for a second.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, look at that wonton.
Yeah.
And Devin's coming over to look at it.
I like.
I don't know if Devin's seen it or not.
She saw it.
Okay, I'm still holding it.
Okay, well, he's got purple teeth, but whatever.
That's fine. Why not?
You know, why don't more things have purple teeth? That's what I'd like to know. Oh boy, that tooth is black. Uh-oh.
Hey, thank you, Deeves. Wonton loves getting pets, so she would be all about it. As Devin said when they stayed over here, she's the softest cat in the world. Which I don't think is true, but she is very soft.
She is very, very soft. And I have messed up these teeth. I should have left them just paper white. But you know, this is where we are now.
When I was a kid, I really liked doing drawings where I only did shadows. It was like mostly like text and stuff. You just do the shadow of a block letter, and then just the solid color behind it is everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And learning, like doing that, the first watercolor thing I tried to do is I don't know if you probably never saw our old roommate's cat, Yuri.
No.
She was I called her horchata because she was like cinnamon and milk colored.
Aw.
But I was like, I want to try painting her and not actually using white. And I got like a Crayola painting thing, and I like busted it out. And I don't know why, but at the time, I was always like meh about using watercolors because in my mind it was like, well, if you don't have the color in watercolors, that's it, right? You can't mix those colors.
You can't. There's
Yeah, I
they're
don't-
stationary colors.
Yeah, but you can because all you do is just gather up the water and just paint it on a surface and then do it again with another color and then just pull from that. And I was just like, huh, okay. So that's when I gave it a shot. And that's, I don't know, from there, that's when I started really liking to use watercolor.
Nick says purple teeth, not the weirdest request I've had for designing teeth. One guy had me design his crowns to be super sharp and thin like Nosferatu. That's kind of cool though. Like, that's scary. Kind of like it.
You should have done that, but you should have had the inside of the crown be like a point where it's like, aha, it is a it is a monkey's paw. You have the teeth on the outside, but if you bite anybody, you'll be biting yourself in return.
All right. I don't know what else to do to this thing. I think it's done.
I want to post that that picture of Yuri, the first watercolor, just so people can see the fact that like I want to show it to you also because it's like what I'm talking about. Where there's no white on
Yeah.
this; it's just the paper. But this is kind of what I was getting at with the teeth, is doing this.
And the ascot. I'm glad it came off as like an actual thing. I realized I couldn't draw a bow tie from the side, so I just kind of made a red blob. I'm glad you called it an ascot. That makes me feel better.
He is a gentleman.
He is. Some blue
No.
on the eye. Where on the eye? I have his eye being red, and then I have like the... Oh shoot. Actually, I need to like do a light green. This is supposed to be like what you call it, colored.
Oh, did I ever show you the picture that I painted for Jackie? It was like a very blocky it was a very blocky, like, abstract painting of her two current favorite things. So it's the drag queen Trixie Mattel as a Star Trek engineer.
And I know I've seen that.
Yeah, I'll put it up to the camera. Oh boy, that camera just doesn't want to show that, huh? Nope,
Too good.
sure doesn't.
Too good, it can't. I realized at some point I smeared my painting because I have down here just a smear of tuxedo jacket.
We're almost there. Here's the real question. What's going to be the background?
Oh man. Nothing.
Okay.
Match my background of white.
But that's not your background.
I mean, essentially it is.
Yeah.
That looks even worse, but whatever. I'm good. I'm done with it.
I can't really see it.
Here, I'll bring it closer. Aha!
Oh, I'm looking at the... I don't know why I'm looking at the stream and not the Discord. I have that option. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was talking about.
Hello. Yeah, you can see this smear right here. This is just me apparently hitting it with my finger.
Ah.
or something. I don't see like a smear of paint on me, so I'm not really sure what I hit that with, but all right, so this
Well,
will
no.
now be auctioned off to the highest bidder. Please make sure your bid is enough to cover shipping. Kidding, I don't know what to do with this thing. I'll take a picture of it.
It's like, are you actually gonna bid it? If someone were like, "I'll buy that, Jesse," would you actually sell it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have no need to hold on to this.
That's that. You know what? Good point. If
Like, I had fun making it, and that's like the thing. That's what matters. I almost drank my paint water.
I want to see Nick's painting. Ooh, I like that. I like the way the light bleeds down the stairs.
Oh my gosh, I just got an alert, but I don't know what it is because my thing's all screwed up. Hang on.
Ugh. I've got the chat covering me because it's like, God, this chair does not make me look flattering at all because this is a terrible angle. I mean, I don't think it's the chair's fault, but
It's just the chair. Oh, Squid Face. 3 months subscribed. Thanks, Squid Face. You're the real champ. I now want art of Mr. Fancy Raptor having tea and talking politics with Sam the Eagle. That'd be great. Someone who knows how to draw can draw that. It's my problem with minis. Paint a bunch of them, they take up shelf space, yeah.
Ego's really good at art too. I've shared the painting she did for me, where she has this style that I really like, where it's close-ups of 3 people,
Yeah.
but they're all like from the same thing, but it's just enough detail to know who they are. Like she
That's
did
cool.
one that was Link, Zelda, and Ganon, and there's just enough detail to tell that they're from Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. But she did one for me that was the 3 characters from Skies of Arcadia.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna grab that actually. I want to show that.
That'll be our send-off because it's actually 8:30, so I gotta stop now. Or it's 8:40.
Oh, dang.
I have to watch My Hero Academia with friends.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep painting, but
Do it. Keep painting. Never stop.
wait, grab that to show it.
I guess we're winding down. I can't believe I actually finished this painting. In the time we
Hopefully
had.
the glass doesn't make it too hard to see, but
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know why I do this where I'm like, hey, I want to talk to you in the stream, but it's like I don't have my headphones on, so why am I doing that? I have no idea what anyone's saying. Okay. But yeah, I like that 3 character style.
That is really cool. Wait, what was Nick's wife? I was thinking, how am I not subscribed? Let's fix that. Well, thanks for fixing that. Good face. Megami, I'm glad you're back. And there's a new My Chemical Romance song. Whoa. We are just about wrapping up. This is the finished painting that I did. Blade is still working on his because he actually knows how to paint. Gentleman Jim Raptor in acrylic with purple teeth. Moons give me strength.
Yes.
Oh, I posted the painting my wife did of Hogwarts. Okay, got it, Nick. Oh, I want to see that. Hang on. Oh, I see it. Oh, that's cool. That is neat. All right. I'll stop now. Some of my paint, I think, bled through onto my mouse pad, so we're gonna see how that goes. Cool. All right.
Put some paint on your mouse. I don't know why that's what I thought. I was like, I'll put some paint on your mouse pad, show your browsing some style.
Thanks for coming to our paint stream, everybody.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to pay shipping can have this.
Just
Or
ship.
can just have it. I'll pay shipping. I don't know. She says, thanks. I like your fancy ass dinosaur. LOL. Aw, thank you for liking my fancy ass dinosaur.
Yeah, I got two.
It was nice of you to stop by, Megami. Thank you. What's
I
up?
got too much of a. I was gonna say I got too much of a groove. I'm gonna keep going.
Oh, absolutely.
I guess
keep going.
I'll post it to the Discord when it's done.
You should 100% keep going.
For sure.
If someone wants to guide the raid, let me know now. If not, I'm just gonna end it because I am way late for weeb shit with my friends. So thanks everybody for coming. Thanks for painting Blight. Thanks for suggesting painting. This was really fun. I needed
Yeah, I
this.
gotta do it again. Sometime.
We absolutely should. I am on board with this. I like variety of things to do. I like
Yeah.
painting. I'm not good at it, but it is like you're saying, therapeutic. Like it's just fun to do.
Yeah.
Like just relaxing. You get a little expression. It's good stuff.
Well, nah. That I was gonna say that's too. What I was thinking is too kind of like new wavy. It's all good, man. Kind of thoughts. But I was just like, nobody's good at painting. Just certain people know how to express what they want better.
Nah, some people are just
No.
good at painting.
Yeah, I was like, no, I remember. So yeah, my teacher could paint watercolors that look like a photograph. So yeah, some people are better.
Mhm.
That's just an. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean you're bad. It just
Right.
means some other people are better.
It's very true. Very, very true. All right. Thanks, everybody. Y'all are the best.
Later.
You have a good one. See you Monday for bug snacks. And if not, then I hope you're having a great time doing whatever you're doing. Ah.
Bye bye.
Look at this dinosaur. We're gonna send it off with dinosaur. Close up with dinosaur. Come Jim Raptor!